Alright, welcome to EVE Online. I'm Major Freak. So, making skins. First lesson, don't buy it directly. Holy crap, did I get ripped off. I needed something purple, so I did two things wrong. I didn't go to Jita and check the market first, and I didn't sort the default filter to sort from price lowest to highest. So I ended up spending 140 million ISK just for some purple. Oh my god. Yeah, first lesson learned there. Paragon Services is not in ship. It's in its own category, which is kind of bizarre because, yeah, are they expecting to put more service types in? If not, just put it in the frickin' ship category as Paragon Services. I think we understand what it means. Unless they're hinting that further stuff are coming. But I'll bet you 3 years from now it'll be the same bloody thing. Anyway, sorry. I digress. Bitter vet. Bad me. Alright, sometimes you'll get this black. I don't know why it's there, but you can switch quickly back and bam, there you go. Now there's another bug. That if you go into the edit and you go into the pattern and get the, what do they call it? The pattern projection tool, which is this stuff right here. And the problem is that whenever you go in there, your settings will be forgotten. See, it's 50, 50, 50 all. It's not. It was something completely different. Now, if you go into your notepad and go, okay, horizontal orbit 0.751. So this is horizontal orbit. There we go. Horizontal orbit, right? And then we go rotation 0.542, rotation 542. There was a reason I did it at this exactness. And then, and everything else default, and then scale amount 0.776. 0.776. Now, did that do it exactly? It looks like it... No, it doesn't look like it... Like, why would... Weird. Anyway, so the problem is that it's a bit finicky, and I swear if I just jigger this a tiny bit, 751, it'll fix it? No, it didn't. What's going on? Oh, it's so annoying. It, like, it borks up every single time I try to get back to, you know, what I had it to. 0.542. There. That's better. See? Did you see it just totally twitched on you? For some silly reason, they can't get it correct. I don't know why. I can't repro the bug exactly. Like if you do this and that, it'll fix it. But so far, the pattern of me fixing it is just to jigger a little bit with just one more setting, and it'll suddenly have the seizure and fix itself. I don't know exactly why, and I don't know exactly how, but it's starting to look like it's definitely a bug, and it's definitely a defect, and yeah, there's silly pants. So, of course, when you save this now, let me check if I've got everything proper. So I have TechSlot, Plasmic, Hepatizon. Unfortunately, when you go into the Paragon Hub and well, don't go in here. That was the mistake I made. Go into the market and you buy up all the cheap nano coatings and patterns. A lot of times you'll get repeats of basic. So I've got 2 divisions, one bought up cheaply off the market, and I've got 2 fade-ins, one bought cheaply off the market. So do be aware that there's no way to get rid of these. You know, there's literally no way of deleting these except if you make a skin with it. So it's a bit annoying, but I'll slowly clear it up. Slowly. And there's a whole bunch of nano coatings that are given by default that are available on the market, which also clutters up your library. But I think we can work around it. I'm making a list of... One sec. I'll be making a list of cheap skins, cheap nano coatings for purchase that aren't a duplicate of what you've already got, and also aren't a duplicate because what I like to do is just buy enough that it fills up when you're full screen, that fills up your library exactly without having to scroll, because it's a real annoyance scrolling. There you go. Now, I'm not sure if I have... Oops. Give me a sec. I'll save it. I thought I was making an alternative, but I don't think you can copy these. So, but this is how you copy them to a different one. Okay, so I think I've only got skill for 1 or 5 saved. I've got 1 saved now, so I don't want to get too carried away. Let's check quickly if I've got everything correct. Zakura, cherry pink. I've got Citric substitute gloss. This is the substitute gloss. And we have deep void matte. And what is this? That is industrial lux. Okay. Yeah, stuff like this that is almost completely identical. What I'll do is figure out just enough. Like, these two are too similar. Like, this is Dark Ibis gloss, and this is Kale After Dark gloss, and I don't need to get the two. They're just the two of them are just like, do you see any difference? No, I don't. So that in an effort to cut down on the number of nano coatings I have, and I can get away with it now because I'm not scrolling yet, but just work out which ones I can purchase, what list I can make to purchase for you guys that won't clutter up too much your categories. So it'll be helpful, user-friendly, intuitive, and above all, bloody well cheap. Because you can get so carried away with this stuff. Jesus. Anyways, there you go. Now I've already saved it. I'll go back. Yep, I've already dealt with that. I'll go out here. I'll go to my escape menu. I have it at UI scaling 90%. Now, I'm pretty sure that going 100, ugh, that looks ugly. And then I go into Paragon services. I think they'll be the same sizes, but let's just check. I always recommend 90% UI. Oh, absolutely. Edit design. And does that bigger? Yeah, it is bigger. Yeah, definitely, definitely go with 90%. Nope, sorry, wrong one. Derp. Okay. Now then, what other stuff do I want to do while I'm in this? What I'll do is I'll go down to log quality, no, texture, no, shader quality low, and let's see my skin in low resolution. Now, what I've done, is to try to make it as perfect as possible with medium texture quality, because CCP never gave us an option for it's either low quality for shader or high. They don't give you a medium option. It's so funny that they haven't. Yeah, it's just, I don't know. CCP is just so silly, and they don't allow you to save any custom stuff. So it's so hilarious. After 20 years, they haven't really put in a lot of thought into the social aspect of the game. And this kind of stuff. Okay, we can share our settings for other stuff, but what about this stuff, right? what is the holdup on doing that, right? It is so hilarious. I mean, how often over the 20 years have we shifted computers, shifted hard drives, and it's just so funny. Anyways, so now we're at low shader. Let's see my skin now. Let's see if it's all crappy. Ugh, black. Okay, so let's go in here. Now you can see the yellow is a little bit different. I know, it's weird, isn't it? Like, oh, is that interesting? Look at this. The brightness, the gamma on my ship is now brighter. That's weird. Let's open this. How's the brightness of the yellow here? Oh, it looks a bit brighter. What do you guys think? I mean, you can whip back in the video to see. That's really bright. Oh, wow. Okay, so, sorry. Wool gathering here. So I'll show you the difference. What is this? Gloss? I think they were both gloss when I was using it. And Industrial Lux, Citric Substitute. Now, what did I have? It wasn't Citric Substitute. What was it? It could have been. I think it was that. Was it Industrial Lux? I don't think so. Was it matte? Where is it? Let me find it. So yellow. Wait, that's so weird. So the only yellow available to me at default was Citric Substitute. Give me a second. I'm gonna go back. Can I see? Ah, there we go. So what? Like they're both different, right? Yeah, right? So what was I using? No, what happened was I first played around with it, and then I went into the market at Cheetah, bought a whole bunch of skins, and then came back and got it. Sorry, just had to figure that out. Okay, so that is awesome. Okay, so I can actually see all this stuff in low resolution, which is amazing. I must say, I am shocked that I can see all the stuff in low resolution. This is really cool. Keats, the reason I went medium medium shader was to actually see, well, sorry, my bad. I'm going medium shader so I can see the fireworks. And the skins, too, the advanced skins. But this will allow me to see in low shader, the same skin. Go mostly, right? That is so cool. Awesome. Good for them to allow it to be seen in both low shader and high shader. And medium. That's amazing. Okay, let's go high shader and see what happens to this stuff. Let's go as maximum quality as I can get and see the difference here. That is so cool. Alright. Alright, before I go, yeah, I believe I had it for Industrial Lux. For the brightness. And then I realized, wait, I've been looking at this in a low gamma setting scenario. So I went with this just for more yellow look, knowing that it'll be bright. So where was it? This was Industrial Lux, yeah. That was the neon, and this is the normal stuff. And it's glossy. Probably won't see a lot of difference in this is Citric, right? Huh, interesting. So a more vibrant yellow. Oh, nice. In matte. Okay, sorry, I'm wool gathering here. Let's pop out of here. Save. And and the pattern's probably all going to be screwed up, of course. This is at 0.794 for some stupid reason. I don't know why it gets jiggered there. Is it 776? 542. 542. Offset. And then here, and you are set to 752? Okay, 751, well, whatever. 752, 751, and that should be overriding the secondary with purple, but it's not, and I don't freaking know why that's not cooperating. Oh geez, did I run into another bug? Good God above. Come on, CCP, figure it out. So I am at 0.542776, and we have default, and then we have 751. Okay. We'll play around with this a little bit. Nope. Doesn't do anything. Let's go for the offset, see if it jiggers it. No. Oh, dear God, CCP, what have you done? Okay, let's try... Nope, nothing. Wow, that's kind of intimidating, actually. Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Yeah, okay. Let's try. Does that? No, nothing. 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 Oh my good God. Let's save it. Oh, wait. I'm in low res. You won't see the pattern in low... sorry. In low shader. You won't see the pattern in low shader. Well, I can live with that. Isn't that fascinating? Okay. So no pattern in low shader. That's fine. I am cool with that. Let's pop out of here. Now let's try high shader. Texture quality. Oh, we'll deal with that later. Let's pop into Paragon and see my ship. Okay, so oh my god, there we go again. Okay. So the gamma's still pretty brilliant, and look at that. That's kind of cool. Now, our texture quality is low. Texture quality high. Oops. Oops. Give me a sec. There we go. Huh. Funky, huh? Beautiful. Okay. Let's pop out and do optimize settings for quality. There we go. Ship Skinner. Let's go in here. Yep, whoops, my bad. Nice. Okay. Where was I? There we go now. You see? It forgets it. So are we 50-50-50? We are. Oh my god. So it completely forgets. Okay, and I hadn't even logged out too. So horizontal 751. So 751. Offset is default. Rotate and scale. 542. 542. Now, it'd be interesting if it was buggered. When I show you this, it'll be buggered. That was my experience last time. 0.776. 0.776. That looks a bit off kilter. Okay, it's happening again. So that's not normal. And it... What? So it's not the... Is it the rotation? 542. It's the rotation, but it's not. See. Oh, it's so annoying. It's kind of the rotation, but it's not. It is... You go into orbital, and then you jigger, I think, with this. 5... Give me a sec. 751. 751, right? But it should be perfect. It should be perfect for my ship, but it's not. And then we go, see that? It just goes kind of wonky, and then it's fixed. That's what I've wanted. Now that I'm in very high quality, I am noticing the issues with what I've done. And it looks a bit like missing here and missing here, right? Whereas before, I didn't really notice it. I don't think I did. Let's go into medium shader quality. Go into Paragon Services. Check the pattern. Oh, here we go again. It's 50-50-50. That's hilarious. Ugh. They're so hilariously funny. 751. 751. Oh, look. That was it. So it's definitely in the vertical orbit. So vertical orbit is where the bug is. So rotate and scale, and I go to 541, I think. 542, close enough. And 776, right? 776. Let's check that. 542 and 776. There we go. It's very highly detailed, and it looks very much indented for some reason. Let's try... I'll go back to where I was. Texture quality, I think, was medium. Go texture quality, medium. Post-processing, I think it was low or something. Okay, edit design. Yeah, I'm baking a skin right now, so I'm kind of stuck in there. Okay, so it still looks really good. Like, not shite, like I had before. And I've got medium shader quality. I think I was at low texture quality. Let's try that out. It could be post-processing. It might not be, though. Let's see. Low quality, high. Low. Switch one, check it. Switch another, check that. Right? No, that looks okay. Now, where the heck? Low processing. Okay. Disabled. Disabled. Low. I think it was medium reflections. I'm not sure. Okay. Ah. I've lost the gamma. Okay. Lost the gamma. That is interesting. Okay, so when looking at this, yeah, I see it, because this has kind of disappeared into the wing tips here, whatever these are, the flanges. Okay, so okay, that's probably why I didn't notice it. And I should have noticed this, because I wanted this all right, all yellow, but I don't think I'll be able to get that effect. I could try to jigger it a little bit more, but I want all, because I need this to be a solid block, right? And there's no real way I could do a little bit of offsetting that might help. Okay, let's find the brightness here, because that's going to be important for us. going to guess shadow quality. I'm going to guess shadow quality. Okay, so shadow quality will be important. I'm guessing? Did I guess right? I think so. Yeah, okay, it's shadow quality. So in order to not have everything dark, you need some shadow quality. Okay, fair enough. God, it will instigate some lag, though. Having shadow quality at low, it is definitely going to create some issues. But it certainly brightens things, doesn't it? So that's cool. Now then, before I get into fiddling with my design, I've already baked it, so there's no point in getting too excited about fixing things, right? I've already talked about the nanocoatings given by default are also gifted, and they're really cheap on the market, so be careful of bloating. Already talked about the direct purchase by going into the Paragon Hub and going, hey, I need some purple. And then you go into basic nanocoatings and you go view more. And then it's sorted by most expensive first. Let me make sure that's price reversed. No, I think it was price. I think it was, I saw most expensive first. And then I saw purple. And I'm like, oh, okay, cool, right? And I spent 140 million getting purple when I could have sorted by proper. So your default is to see most expensive. So the fact is that this Dark Abyss matte, it's super cheap. Like ridiculously cheap, like less than $1 million. And this right here is 50 million right off the bat. If you go through the, I know, it's so funny. So go to Jita, buy all the cheap ones, and then yeah, use your brains to make things a lot easier for yourself, because all of this stuff, what I'm looking at right here, I can see all of this stuff is super cheap on the market, like dirt cheap on the market. Ridiculously cheap on the market, so do be careful. All right, what other stuff? Already talked about this in detail. There's no filter for figuring out what nanocoatings are eligible for the tech slot, the tech area, that little extra boss stuff. So yeah, it's kind of annoying that you can't go into the Paragon Hub and go basic nanocoating, view more, filter by tech slot. What is eligible for the tech slot? That would be helpful. So it's a basic trial and error. So I've made a list of stuff that does fit into the tech slot when you're looking for that. So that's helpful. Yay. Oh yeah, and the pattern choice will overwrite anything in the slots. I'll talk about that in a bit. So I'll go right in there and start there. So let's go to Studio. Save designs, edit design. Okay, now let's see if we can eliminate, have this all yellow and have this purple. I don't think I'll be able to get that. No, it's just too, that flange is just too much of it. So I'll have to accept. Like how much purple can I accept? Like I'll never be able to get this purple, and I'll never be able to get this purple. So I'll have to, I guess, see if I can make it flush. Right? I don't think I can make it flush without making this yellow. So that's going to be a no-go. But I could shrink it, and that would be the pattern, of course. And of course, there we go. It's totally forgotten my settings again. It's so annoying. So, orbital... Whoa, was it 751 or something? Yeah. 751. 751. And then jigger. It's definitely the vertical orbit. Too funny. Okay, then rotate and scale. So I need 542 and 776. 542 776. Okay, there. And since I jiggered with the vertical orbit, everything looks peachy. Now then, let's lower the scale. Oh. Oh, there we go. Okay. Isn't that interesting? Now, why... Why do I not get the weird coloring there? Oh, it's because... because I think in the earlier iterations I had this checked. But now I don't, so it's not going to affect this ball. Okay, I can work with that. Let's try the scale a bit more. Okay, then that's too extreme. I mean, need it there. I go there, and then I can... Do I need to rotate it? Let's check it out. Okay. Ugh. I don't think I'll be able to do it without a tiny bit of... Right? So that's not working because, remember I had the yellow just here, and now it's like all the way there, so I don't... I guess that's alright, I suppose. But is it better than the one before? Like, have we compromised too much? Because that looks a little bit silly right here. Or does it? Like, could you get away with justifying it, right? And we don't... The nice thing is we don't have any purple on the wings now. So that's, I guess, cool? Now then, what if I rotated it so... Yeah, that looks better. Okay, give me a sec. Rotate. Right. Nope. I think. There. Now then. I can accept that. That's a flange I can accept being yellow. That's cool. I don't like this right here, but I can live with it. Kind of like the yellow little bits at the very end. That's nice. Like right here, the little teeth. That's kind of cool. I can accept this compromise right here. I can accept this compromise right here. That's kind of cool, actually. It'd be nice if I could make this yellow, but it works, right? It kind of works. Okay, can I accept this? Yeah, I can, actually. Now, is that going to look better than what I had? Now let's try this. What happens when I do that? No, I don't. Well, No, I don't. I don't like it. Oh, that's kind of cute. It's a bit dumb. That looks dumber. Let's try that. Oh, cute. This is the, what's it called? It's really cheap. They're all really cheap, the ones I bought. Corroded Trust. This is 4 from 1. This is Hex Recursion. Now, you can do Mirror. I'm fairly sure if you do Mirror... I didn't see anything happen there. Anyway, sorry. This is... Camo... Virage. Camo Virage. Not exactly what I'm going for. This is Hex. Data Fragmentation. This is, what's it called? Escape Curve. No. Checkerboard? Yeah, definitely no. And yeah, back to Division. No, I like the contrast of the black there. Thank you very much. And of course, when I do that, it'll be, yeah, not what I wanted, because I would really like plasmic for the tech slot. Detail is, no, definitely not for the detail either. So yeah, there you go. Yeah, interesting how I didn't well, I'm getting more picky, I guess, getting more finicky about the skins, having more fine control over it now. That's kind of cool. I can accept this little bit of issue right there. It's ignorable. And this is kind of cool. I like this. I don't really want to screw with it. I'll see if I can adjust a little bit more. Let's see. It is 6.2. How about 6.2? With nope. 6.2. Oh, what the? Oh, right. Because no. Okay, so if I went there, right? Went there, what would happen? No, I don't like to see up here, right? That flange is not happy. And that's a little less. Could I shift it a tiny little bit? What are we at? 550. Ugh. If we do it like that. I don't like that. No, I don't like that. Don't want it on there. Okay, there. I've got it there. How we do it down here? Okay, a bit more teeth on the front there. Wonky back here, though. Don't like this. So we've got it at scale of 607, and this is 548. Just want it on this line here. Okay, 623 and yeah, close enough for me. Close enough. Horseshoes and hand grenades. Kind of acceptable. 'Cause, 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 'c do a little bit. I don't think I can make it work with a little bit more, but we'll try. That's better. 630. And that's a little bit better. I can accept that. And down here, okay, I've got the same thing down here. And I've got the teeth here still. Okay. So did I do anything by doing that? Ugh. See, I've got... I don't like that. I definitely don't like that. Is it noticeable? Is there anything else I don't like about this? I like this. This is better. That purple defect is looking less noticeable. I could live with this purple right here. Everything's looking funky. I mean, everything's looking good, not funky. Except right here. And I think, it's just, I don't know, to my eye, it's totally noticeable. It's like, yeah, that's ugly. Right, for some reason, it's just like, yeah, it's ugly. How am I going to fix that? I don't think there's any way of fixing it. How do I do that without totally buggering everything? I'd have to scale it down a bit. Okay, let's try scaling it down until it disappears and what happens then. I don't like that. Okay, let's rotate it a little bit to get that flange. There. This thing right here, that's good. Okay, so we have to accept that this is not going to be right here. That's okay. And got a little bit of blemish right here, but it looks fine. And how about here? Oh, it's almost gone. We've almost gotten rid of the purple on the flanges here. That's really cool. And we still got the teeth down here, so that's fun. No more ugliness. That's good. So yeah, I think it looks much better now. And we are at... So are we in the same orbital? That is... Yeah. 751, the same orbital. So all we did was change it from 548. We changed it from 542 to 548. And then we did 605. So I think the biggest change was the scaling. So 776 to 605. So the biggest change was the scaling. Okay. All right. So we're going to save it. Save as. I don't care about it. I guess I could do the skin line name of the series, but that's for another time. What I should have done was save as and enter it as the same skin line name, and then done iteration 1, iteration 2, iteration 3, right? But whatever. This is my first time around. There. That looks good. And I'll just have to write this down because it's gonna zero. 548. I think I can get it. No, I can't. It doesn't allow me to do that kind of thing. 2, 5, 4, 8, and then 2. 605. Yeah. Pro tip, kids. Keep notes. Keep bloody notes, or you're just gonna drive yourself nutty. Well, hopefully they fix the defect, but you never know with CCP, right? So the only issue I would have is that this purple is not flush with this thing right here. So I'm going to accept that as a loss. Cool. I like the purple stripe. It's awesome. Goes well with the yellow. Yellow and purple go very well with each other. And I've got the hot pink to accentuate the purple detailing and text stuff. And I've got a little bit of, you know, the plasmic to help, you know, accentuate the detail. I mean, the text stuff right here. So that's cool. All right. So I think I've already saved it, but I'm going to pop out. And now then, let's go back. So at least this thing will remember your projection tool settings. Okay, and compared to this, yeah, see, it's taking a lot out of that big chunk. And then, of course, you've got this stuff right here. And you've got a weird yellow thing there. So it, to me, I didn't notice it because it was like 1, 2, 3, 4, and I didn't quite notice what I'd been doing before. But yeah, I mean, it works, right? You don't really notice it unless you're paying attention. And here is okay, right? And here is a bit kind of wonky in the rear of the cockpit. But it's my first skin, so I'm gonna love it, and I'm not gonna, you know, just chuck it. I'm actually gonna use it because, you know, I mean, at medium and low resolutions, you're gonna be able to, well, you're gonna be able to see the yellow and purple because I've made the text slot, the detail slot, and the text slot and detail slot are purplish, so it comes out yellow and purple in the low shader quality. So that's cool. All right, I like the purple, a lot of purple. It was cool, but this looks definitely more detailed. Yeah, I definitely like this a lot more. Yeah, it looks more professional for sure. Cool. All right. I think that's it for now, guys. I might figure out something better in the future. Oh, right. Showing you. I'll just whip in here and show you a few things. Now, this thing will overwrite everything. When you toggle this stuff, it will overwrite pretty much absolutely everything. And of course, the pattern is going to be all screwed up because of the orbital. 5, 0, and that should... And of course, it'll totally screw up because it's jiggered with your numbers again. So, right. There we go, and that's almost exactly where I wanted it. Let's go and rotate and scale, and it's remembered how much of it? Oh boy. No, it wasn't that. It was it was 605. Jesus. This will be so annoying for creators. Absolutely annoying. 548. Yeah. And see how it's making this ugly? I'd had the text slot ticked. So there you go. There's that. And then, of course, this is the detail slot. So uncheck that. There you go, right? And then I need some... I want to say bas relief, but that's wrong, right? It's just I want more contrast with black to bring out the colors. So therefore I uncheck the primary area to get that nice, really dark color of the Deep Void matte, which is an awesome black. So there you go. Now, how much do I have that is matte? That's matte. That's matte. And that's, well, metallic, so whatever, right? And now that I've got the settings kind of cool, what's it going to look like in maximum quality, right? So let's check that out. Oh, and before I do, sorry. So all the one stuff is the stuff I bought off the market for cheap. So it really helps, and there are 3... You can get rid of 2 of these. They're really cheap. Dark Abyss, Satin Deep Void, and Calente After Dark. You can get rid of Dark Abyss and Calente After Dark and have the Deep Void, and you're good to go. And you won't have the scrolling issue. Well, until you go crazy and buy really expensive stuff, but I hope you won't. Yeah, I mean, if I really like this color in this set, I would purchase it for unlimited, but all my characters have different color motifs. This character has yellow and purple. My Amarian Specializer is white, of course. My Min Matter is red, of course. Caldari blue. And Galente Specialist is, you know, training your skills into that kind of thing, is green, of course. So the other one is... What was the other one? Give me a sec. Save. Color. What do we got here? Show all. Give me a sec. Skin in the game, yay! Alright. Here's my list of colors. So, I was yellow, so Seneschal is yellow. Oh, I'm purple and black. Oh, kind of screwed up there. So, Major Domo is purple and black. And Seneschal is yellow. Ish. Whatever. Can't win them all. What would I make Domo if he's black and... black and brown, I guess? Would that work? Anyways. We have a rainbow of colors now. Oh my god, so I can actually really have fun with this. This is going to be great, actually. Yeah, the critical stuff. Coloring your ships. Yeah, when you have multiple accounts and you're flying... Like I've got, this team is carries, well, ideally, 2 carries, a sentinel, and 2 or 3, I think 3, let's see, 1, 2, got my, who's that, got my carries, and I've got a sentinel, and then I have 3 kitsunes, all helpfully, all painted different, so I could add a flash, tell which person I'm looking at, and then I have my booster squad leader in a Draugr. So yeah. Anyways, Okay, so a little bit of a digression. Sorry about that. Now then, the text lot, right? So we got metallic and basic. Yeah, it's pretty shite. I mean, look at this. Look at the difference, and this is the default. This is the default. And these are, can you see the difference? Barely, right? So it's pretty gross. Was I showing? Oh, I was. What the hell? I think my phone's going off. I'm sorry. Give me a sec.